How are you today? I am well, and I hope you are. You are well in all your ways and in everything else about you. So I'm still here promoting information. This is a book I just wrote on Alzheimer's disease. But in this book, I included all the progressive dementias. But I have one more thing that causes dementia. Eventually, it will cause dementia, and that is Parkinson's disease. I do talk about Parkinson's disease in this book. So if you get this book, you will find information, a lot of information on Parkinson's disease. So Parkinson's disease is a movement disorder, and most people have no idea where it comes from. But like I said, and like I have said in many of my videos, all diseases start in the mind. I have talked about the vagus nerve. I have talked about the base of the brain where the vagus nerve comes from. And I've talked about very many things when it comes to progressive dementias like chronic inflammation. So Parkinson's disease is a movement disorder. The same thing as Huntington disease. So I talk about those two diseases here because where Alzheimer's disease comes from, the root cause of it is the same root cause for Parkinson's disease, for Huntington disease. And the way to fix it will still be the same. So, and how you fix it is actually all here. Most people blame food. You know, they blame our lifestyles, say lack of sleep, whatever, stress. But when you realize that you're dealing with a chronic disease that has no cure, and you fix those things, you fix the stress, whatever that is in your life, you fix your diet, shouldn't you heal? I have every belief to believe that you can heal because the body has ability to heal. So if you fix them and you're not getting healed, there is something else. There is something you're missing. And in this in this book, I talk about that missing piece because most people just focus on what they can see. And a human body is actually, it has two parts to it. We have two natures. We have a dual nature. One we cannot see, but one we can see. And we just focus on the one that we can see. And we ignore the one that we can see. It's almost as if you can't see it, it's not there. But it is there, and it's making you sick. And in this book, I talk about our duality and how that looks like and how it affects our health. So, if you know someone who has Parkinson's disease or Huntington disease, even though Huntington disease, they might need more help than those who have Parkinson's disease. Because, you know, Huntington disease also affects our mental health. And sometimes we may not be able to understand the information, but still, they can be healed. With our support and with a support team that knows what they're doing, you can be healed. But there's a big chunk of the healing part that is going to have to come from you. It cannot come from anybody else. It can only come from the person who is affected. So let's say you got diagnosed today. Things are not very bad. Your mental health is still with you. You can still process information. That is a good time to read this book and start applying what I talk about in this book today. Not tomorrow, today. And I do believe that you can be healed. So God bless you. And if you have any questions, always feel free to reach out to me. You can get me on Facebook, by the way. Facebook, I check my Facebook every single day. So you can inbox me, get in touch with me, and you know my name. If you're listening to this video, you already know my name. It's in the video. So God bless you. And I pray that you get healed and you have good health.